When you were 7, a summer lasted forever. Endless afternoons. Days that refuse to end. Now, whole years just vanish. You blink in January, and it's December again. You're not imagining it. Time really does speed up. Sort of. Here's the classic explanation. At 5, 1 year is a fifth of your whole life. A huge, unmissable chunk. At 50, that same year is 1/50th. Same year, a thinner slice of you. Satisfying, right? But it's not the real answer, because it can't explain this. 1 week of travel feels longer than a month at home. Why? Because your brain doesn't measure time with a clock. It measures it in memories. And when you were a child, everything was a first. The first time you saw the sea, first bike, first school day, first snow. Your brain recorded everything. Thousands of vivid snapshots. So childhood feels enormous. Now picture your adult week. Wake, commute, work, scroll, sleep, repeat. How many of those days left a single memory? Be honest, the days melt into one gray blur. And when you look back, nothing. A year your brain barely recorded feels like it barely happened. And that's the secret. Time isn't speeding up. Your memory is thinning out. Which means you can fight back. More firsts, more new, more vivid days. Take a different road home. Say yes to the thing you'd normally skip. And there's one trick that makes a single weekend feel like a week. That trick is part 2. Your memory is just getting thinner. So here's the question that changes everything. Can you actually slow time down? Almost, and the trick has a name. Your brain measures time by how much it remembers. A packed week feels long. An empty week vanishes. So to stretch time, you fill it with new things. And nothing burns into memory like a first. Remember your first day at a new job? Every detail is sharp, vivid, slow. Now remember last Tuesday, nothing. Same hours, a whole different weight. Now here's the strange paradox. A boring hour feels long while you live it, but it shrinks to nothing in memory. A rich trip flies by in the moment, but it stretches huge when you look back. So the goal isn't comfort, it's memories. And you don't need a plane ticket. Rule 1, break the routine. Take a different street home, eat somewhere new, sit in a different chair. Small newness wakes the brain back up. Rule 2, learn something hard. New skills carve deep, fresh grooves. A year learning feels twice as long as a year coasting. Rule 3, be fully there when it happens. A moment you scroll through is never recorded. Attention is the pen that writes the memory. Rule 4, mark the milestones. Take the photo. Tell the story later. Retelling a day saves it twice. Do this, and a single summer can feel endless again. Not because you have more time, but because you finally fill the time you have. The years won't slow down on their own, but you can make each one unforgettable. There's one more secret about the very end of life, and how the dying feel about time is part 3. But there's a deeper trick, and it's hidden in your childhood. Why did summers feel endless when you were 8? It wasn't just novelty, it was your sense of speed. Children live slower on the inside. A kid's mind takes more snapshots per second. More frames means the same hour feels longer. As you age, the brain takes fewer, because it has seen it all before. A new face is studied, a known face is skipped. Your brain stops recording the ordinary. And unrecorded time feels like it never happened. So how do you take more snapshots again? You make your brain pay attention, on purpose. First, slow down and actually notice things. The taste of coffee, the light on a wall. Attention turns a blur back into a moment. Second, become a beginner again. A child's world is slow because everything is new. So keep meeting new skills, places, people. Now here's the gentle part. What do people feel about time at the very end? Those near death almost never want more years. They want more presence in the years they had. They replay a few golden moments, not busy ones. A handheld, a laugh, a quiet morning. Never the inbox, never the rushing. So time isn't really measured in hours. It's measured in moments you were fully alive. A long life half asleep can feel short. A shorter life fully lived feels vast. Time was never speeding up. You were just slowly going on autopilot. So today, take one real snapshot. Look up, taste it, be here for it. You can't add days to your life, but you can add life to your days. And suddenly time slows down again. One present moment at a time.